Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the best under 21 starting 11. I just want you lot to know that this is based off opinion, so if I've missed anyone, please feel free to let me know in the comments down below. Reminder everyone, we're trying to reach 1000 subscribers by the end of 2025, so please help us in achieving this goal. On to the video. Once again, another video with the same formation, 4-3-3 with a cam. Trust me guys, I don't do it on purpose. It just seems to be that the cam seems to be the most fitting of the videos than 3 centre mids or a CDM. But once again, it is 4-3-3 with a cam. Starting with the goalkeeper, and it's Toulouse and French under 21's goalkeeper, Guillaume Restes. Apologies if I've said that wrong. Restes represents France at the under 21 level and could definitely receive a call up in the future. He is 20 years old and he's definitely one of the hot prospects for a goalkeeper and is one to look out for. He's a good shot stopper, comfortable with his feet and dominant in crosses, so I wouldn't be surprised if Restes gets picked up by a top European club soon. Onto the right back, and it's current England international and Manchester City defender, Rico Lewis, who actually has 5 England caps and still counting. It seems as if the right back position will become fully his after Walker's departure, and City not really in the market for a right back. Comfortable with both feet, likes to invert in, the perfect Guardiola fullback. Rico Lewis is only 20 years old and definitely has a bright future ahead of him. In the right centre-back position is Barcelona and Spanish international Pau Cubarsí. Cubarsí has been a star for Barcelona for 2 years, becoming an important player to their side and has basically guaranteed that centre-back role for the next 10 to 15 years for himself. He has received 6 caps for the Spanish national team. Cubarsí is also only 18 years old and he's a face and name we'll have to get used to in football. In the left centre-back position is almost the opposite to Cubarsí, but plays for the same national team. But opposite as in he plays for Barcelona's biggest rivals. Is Dean Huijsen, who's played alongside Cubarsí in the national team. He has 4 caps for the national team and recently got bought by Real Madrid for £50 million. Huijsen is 20 years old and takes the left centre-back position. Completing the back line in the left back position is Arsenal and England international, who's already had some iconic moments in his breakout season. For example, he got a yellow card before even featuring for the first team. Yep, it's Miles Lewis-Skelly. He has 3 caps for England so far and has a real chance of being a star at the World Cup if no injuries are picked up. Miles Lewis-Skelly is only 18 years old and takes the left back position. Moving on to the midfield. In the right central midfield position is PSG and French international Warren Zaïre-Emery, who's been in the PSG team since 15 years of age. He has 7 French caps and isn't currently a starter for PSG, but definitely will be in the future, as PSG do consider him untouchable. He does have the potential to go down as an all-time great. Warren Zaïre-Emery is 19 years old and takes the right central midfield position. In the left central midfield position is current Manchester United and England international Kobbie Mainoo, who may have had a disappointing season last year, apologies, but we can't forget his breakout season. He has insane potential and seems to be a complete midfielder that any manager would love to have. Mainoo has 10 England caps and was part of the Euros team that lost in the final against Spain. Mainoo is 20 years old and takes the left central midfield position. Completing the midfield in the cam position is current Real Madrid and Turkish international Arda Güler. He has had a couple tough seasons at Real Madrid, but it seems like things are heading in a positive direction for him, as new manager Xabi Alonso seems to love him and wants to make him a starter. He has become Turkey's main man at even such a young age. I was about to leave Arda Güler out of the team, but Alonso came in and changed my mind on him, so it made me swap Arda Güler and the honourable mentions player. Arda Güler has 21 caps for Turkey, he's 20 years old and takes the cam position. Onto the attack, and starting with the left wing position, the main man in the Champions League final, scoring 2 goals and really has made a name for himself this season. Yep, you're correct if you said Desiree Doué. It's no surprise he's in the starting 11 for the best under 21s team. It was more a matter of where he was going to be in the starting 11. He played across the front 3 the whole of last year, but mainly left wing, which I do believe is his best position. He does however only have 3 caps for the France national team, but I have no doubt that's going to significantly increase soon. Doué is 20 years old and takes the left wing position. In the striker position is current Real Madrid and Brazilian international Endrick, who isn't getting much game time at the moment, but look at who's in front of him. He has such a high ceiling, which is evident by the price tag Real Madrid paid for him at 16 years old, £50 million or so. I don't know if he ever will become a starter for Real Madrid, but I do see him starting for another top European club and being the main man. He has 14 caps for Brazil and scored 3 goals for them so far. Endrick is 19 years old and takes the striker position. In the right wing position is the star of this starting 11 and the star of football. I feel like he is the future of football. You lot probably watching saw the title Best Under 21 Starting 11, and this player was 10,000% the first player to pop into your mind. Current Barcelona and Spanish star Lamine Yamal. He's good enough to be involved in every starting 11 that he's eligible for the video title. He's getting Ballon d'Or shouts at 17 and 18. Yamal has 20 caps for Spain and 6 goals. He was also key for Spain's Euro win, as he scored in the semis against France and assisted the winner in the final. Yamal is 18 years old and takes the right wing position. Onto the honourable mentions player, who was originally in this starting 11, but was taken out last second. It's current Arsenal and England under 21 player, Ethan Nwaneri, who made his Premier League debut at 15 years of age. What were you doing at 15 years old? He hasn't even had his England first team appearance yet, but don't be surprised if he receives it in this 2025-26 season, and he might even be involved in the World Cup squad. Nwaneri is 18 years of age and takes the honourable mentions player. Now, for the manager, I picked the youngest manager that manages at the highest level possible, so a balance of both. And it's current German who manages Brighton, Hertzler. Apologies if I pronounced his name wrong. He's 32 years old and not oldest, in fact, quite the opposite, the youngest manager in Premier League history, Fabian Hertzler. On to the predictions. Where would this under-21s team place in the current Champions League? I think they reach the semi-finals due to the hunger of each player. Due to their age as well, they will not get through. Lack of experience to reach the final. They might even get knocked out in the quarters. But for me, I see them going to the semis, but not enough experience to get through both legs. Every position is filled with an excellent player. That's why I see them reaching the semis. And I know 4-3-3 with a 10 isn't my favourite formation, but I feel like Warren Zaïre-Emery and Mainoo can hold down the midfield for Arda Güler. Unlike previous videos, the two centre mids were basically 10s playing in that midfield. Mainoo and Warren Zaïre-Emery are 8s. 6s as well, in some people's eyes. Arda Güler in the 10, Yamal out wide, Doué out wide. No fullbacks want to come up against this. Strong centre-back partnership in Huijsen and Kobasi. That's why I believe the starting 11, based off the best under-21s, would reach the semi-finals. That's the end of the video. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if any players you feel like I may have missed out on, or if you don't agree with my predictions. Reminder everyone, we're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2025, so please help us in achieving that goal. Thank you for watching.